In today's video, got a fun little catch up of everything that I've been doing recently. Got some awesome media to show off. Um, Talking about something I did awesome this weekend. Got some Funko Pops to show off. And it's time to talk about spooky season. Welcome to the Media Cabinet. Welcome, all collectors of media to another amazing video inside the Media Cabinet. How's everyone doing? Everyone doing good? Thought I would pop on, do a quick little video, about basically what I've been doing recently, media-wise. Got to do something really awesome this weekend, which I'll dive into that in a little bit later. But first, I want to just showcase some stuff. Got some books. No movies on this. Got some books. Got some video games. Got an awesome prop. And then this we save for later. We talk about something really awesome. Time to get in the mood for spooky season. So we're gonna dive into some details about that. With all that being said, let's go ahead and dive into the video. Basically, so this past weekend, I went out to Richmond with my mom, and I stopped at this amazing store. They are well known, and they are known as Second and Charles. Think of it like a Goodwill, but no clothes. There's no clothes. It's like a giant bookstore. You could get video games, old retro consoles and everything, pieces for games and everything, guitars for Guitar Hero or Rock Band. You can get movies, you can get books, you can get comic books, manga, vinyl, CDs. I think they got VHS. And Blu-rays. And also sometimes you'll find some 4Ks there. But I found some Funko Pops. The first one that I got was not from Second and Charles. The first two that I got were from GameStop. Got this really awesome Dracula figure. I love this. And this really cool Agent P Funko Pop. When they came out with the Phineas and Ferb Funkos, right away I knew which ones I wanted to get. And that was, of course, the Agent P and the exclusive Phineas and Ferb Funko Pop, Perry the Platypus. I love how good with detail they did on both of these. And I sent a text to my friend Adam, basically telling him, about to make you jealous, but I got some amazing Funko Pops that I know that you've had your eye out for. Yeah. So those were the Funko Pops. Then video games. I got Sonic Racing Cross Worlds. I like the Sonic Racing games, except for Team Sonic Racing. I didn't really like that. But something like this or Sonic and Sega All-Star Racing Transformed. Loved that game. I did the demo and the open beta for this. Had a lot of fun with this. Would have liked some adaptive triggers, but the haptic feedback is okay. Inside, it came with the pre-order bonuses, including unlocking Sonic as the Werehog, a special car, and then when I first saw this, I thought that it was giving me the season pass. No, it was not. It explains about the season pass and about the racers that you can unlock and everything. And then it talks about Sonic Forces that you can play on console and also on your phone. And also Sonic Rumble. So and then also the game disc. The next game that I got is Crimson Desert. Heard a lot of great things about this. I don't have the disc currently in here because it's in my system, loading and everything. But it did come with a PS5 exclusive bonus. I just did the regular version. I wanted to get the collector's edition, but I'm seeing some reports that the steelbook, like the art, was kind of low quality. So, and then there wasn't really anything big in it. That was catching my attention of wanting to get it. Then picked up some Switch games, including Marvel vs. Capcom Fighting Collection Arcade Classics and Super Smash Bros. Ultimate. Had this when I had my Switch OLED and needed to get it back for my Switch 2. And plus my job, we do game night. So we do Switch games and a whole bunch of other stuff. So, plus what was cool with this one, actually came with a little comic book inside. When I went out to the Second and Charles, I did pick up some books. Not like actual movie novelizations, but I did find some fun manga or manga adjacent. In the form of manga, I did get a copy of Deadpool Samurai Volume 3. I do have the other 2 volumes. So I was like, you know what? I'm going to pick up Volume 3. Also, I picked up the light novel for Kingdom Hearts 3D Dream Drop Distance. And then, the other reason why I went out to Richmond this weekend was because I went to my very first GalaxyCon. I've already been to MegaCon in Orlando. I haven't been to a convention since 2013. And I had a lot of fun. So I got to meet a lot of awesome celebrities. Steve Burns from Blue's Clues, Devon Sawa from Final Destination, Idle Hands, Casper, and the Chucky TV series. I saw Wayne Knight. Didn't meet him, but I saw him. I saw Lou Ferrigno, and met Lou Ferrigno. Saw B.D. Wong. Saw Bobcat Goldthwait. Let's see, who else did I see? I wanted to meet Tara Strong, but her line was too long. I saw Steve Guttenberg. I met and talked with Steve Whitmire. Tyler Hoechlin from Teen Wolf and Superman and Lois. Saw Tyler Posey, didn't talk to him. His line was also long. Tom Welling, at the time when I was standing in his line, they were having a malfunction with their card payment for autographs and everything. I said to the guy that I just wanted to come up and meet him. he wouldn't allow me to come up and meet him because the line being too long, they weren't doing meet and greets when everyone else was like, yeah, sure, you could go up and talk to them. I saw Wayne Knight. I didn't see William Shatner, but he was there. I did see Blake Velman from Hazbin Hotel. Bradley Pierce, who is the voice of Chip and Flounder. And he was also Peter in Jumanji. Saw Jodie Benson. Didn't see Paige O'Hara. I didn't know where she was. I saw Tara Strong. Didn't talk to her. Again, I wanted to meet her, but her line was just too long. Every time that I was walking over there to talk to her, the line was just too long. So, if I'm gonna go again to GalaxyCon out in Richmond, definitely gotta plan a little bit better and go on a day that's not less crowded. While I was there, I did pick up two things. I picked up this Volume 1 of Kingdom Hearts, first edition, and I added something really cool to my geek collection. In honor of its 25th anniversary, and I love the Lord of the Rings movies and The Hobbit, I did pick up this awesome replica of Sting, the short elven sword from those movies. Very, very nice quality sword. So, that's all the movies, books, stuff about GalaxyCon. But now, we get into the fun part. This past Saturday, at the Orange County Convention Center at MegaCon 2026 at 10:30 in the morning. Michael Aiello, Charles Gray, and I'm drawing a blank on the last person, and it's really embarrassing because I know her name and I can't remember it now. Oy. The three masterminds behind Halloween Horror Nights made an amazing announcement in honor of the 35th anniversary of the event. As we were driving to GalaxyCon, I kept getting the notifications on my phone, and I'm so happy. I'm so excited. So, before the convention started, MegaCon, of all places, shared this picture in regards to the panel that was going on. And it delivered our first logo for Halloween Horror Nights 35. And then people started getting these tickets in the mail, media, about, hey, something's coming up. And then this happened. Yes. Can we just talk about how beautifully awesome this artwork is? This is the preview artwork that is released on the preview merchandise that you could still get at Universal for this year's event. Look at that. You have this beautiful tent design with a split down design of Jack on one side and Dr. Oddfellow, our two ringmasters of fear. The stage is set and we are stepping into, get ready to put this together, the infernal circus of nightmares. Put that together. And a lot of people are like, but wait a second, why does it just say 2026? Where's the 35? Um, on the artwork, I don't know if yes, it is. So, you see right there is the number 3, and then right there is the 5. Um, so what's cool about is this is not a friendship between Oddfellow and Jack. They see this as a partnership, to bring in the guest and everything. And there was some cool, from the reveal and everything. But they weren't gonna leave us hanging just like that. Laura Sauls, that's the third person. I couldn't remember it at the beginning. They weren't just gonna leave us with just telling us about the icons. They were gonna give us our first house. Now, in Fear's Lantern, Jack is seen as the entity of chaos, while Dr. Oddfellow has this time travel ability to shift from one place to another, be at multiple places at once because of the power of the Dark Zodiac. He has control over that ability. So, where does all this come into our first house? Well, I'll just let the picture say it for you. That's right, our first house announcement as well. Jack and Oddfellow, Chaos, and Control. This is going to be a new way of telling Jack's story from the perspective of Dr. Oddfellow, leading up to Jack's demise of being attacked by Oddfellow and stuffed into that box. And at times, Oddfellow is going to be telling his story from his point of view, but then Jack is going to jump in and be like, you know what? Why not you just let me tell the story the way it happened, that I remember? And it's going to be like that. So this is setting the stage for being a really good Halloween Horror Nights. There are still a lot of rumors as to what could be coming this year. I'm just excited to see how good this is going to be and if it can top the 25th anniversary. We have seen Jack in multiple different versions. Him as a clown, him as a ringmaster, and him as a rock star. That was what it was in 2015. The red jacket. It wasn't him as like a ringmaster, but it was him as people were quoting as a rock star. Where in 2007, the Carnival of Carnage was him running his own circus. And this has been, Oddfellow, Jack, Oddfellow. There were things going on with Jack that was making Oddfellow's circus draw attention that it was unwanted. And to get rid of the problem, Oddfellow had to take measures into his own hands and get rid of Jack. And that's why Oddfellow, that one night, cut up Jack. But there's going to be twists in this story. And we're basically entering like this odd verse. And they're doing things with this house that they have never attempted before. And there's some really nice concept art. You can find it on Twitter, hashtag HHN35 and everything. So, but that's all I'm going to leave you with. So, I think this is shaping up to be a fantastic year. The event this year is starting in August and ends November 1st. Tickets are not on sale yet, but the Horror Nights website is updating, and we don't know when the next announcement's going to be. But all I would say is keep an eye on X, Twitter. If you don't already, sign up for email notifications from Universal if you want to find out more about this year's event. But yeah, that's gonna do it for tonight's video. Again, I just wanted to do a quick little catch up with what I've acquired over the weekend, what I did this weekend, and everything. And yeah, we dived into the start of spooky season, so it's officially time to say Happy Halloween. With all that being said, guys, thanks for checking out today's video. I hope you guys have been enjoying the new videos, of course, with the new microphone. I hope you guys have a good night, and I'll see you next time for another amazing video inside the media cabinet. Bye for now.